Oh, good morning. It's Charlotte.
And Linda.
And what a night we have had, guys. Stella's sitting here looking out the window. She can't believe what a storm we had last night. She did finally let us change her clothes. But look at Linda. She's walking with little baby Alexis. She's walking and patting her because she's got colic. Oh, bless her little heart. Little darling. She's trying to get her calmed down. But she has had colic all night long. And let me tell y'all about the storm we had. Linda, you slept through it. Or did you hear it?
I hear it.
Oh my goodness, guys. It was awful. We had winds that were like 75 or 80 miles an hour. I think 100. The worst I've ever, in my 50 plus years, have ever had. You can sit down with her. Now she's kind of quieting down, isn't she?
Patting and walking.
Oh, thank you. She's patted and walked her for 15 minutes. Anyway, you want to put her right here, and then you can. Okay, I thought maybe you was tired.
No.
Anyway, it started blowing, and then it started hailing, and then we have got new windows in this house. They're just a few years old, and they're so tight, no sand or anything ever gets through. And 2 windows started leaking from the top. Then the electricity went out. And Linda was sleeping, and I was afraid I would fall with the electricity out. Of course, we had flashlights, and we were using my laptop. It was charged, so I could use it for light. And husband was trying to get towels to get the water up. Water was coming in. Oh, it was disastrous. I mean, it was nothing like what went on in Oklahoma, don't get me wrong. Nothing. That's what I told my husband as it was happening. This is nothing compared to Oklahoma, and he agreed. But it was just scary because we did not know if it was going to be a tornado or what was going to happen because we didn't have any electricity. And then this went on for about an hour, and finally it calmed down. We had wet towels everywhere, and electricity was out. So when it gets daylight, we're going to have to look and see what's going on outside. And I'm pretty sure I can already see from the security light there's a lot of limbs down. But lay her right here. Let me see her for a minute, and I'll try to feed her a little bit. And then you can hold another little baby. Oh, she's hungry. She's had a tummy ache all night. I know she's hungry.
Hold my little Joe.
Oh, yes, you can hold little Joe. Come here, sweet darling. Now then. So anyway, that went on for about an hour, and then finally it quit hailing and raining, and we got all the water cleaned up, and we're washing towels this morning. And when it gets daylight, we'll get out and assess the damage, and then we'll have to see why these windows, they were leaking at the very top. The windows are very long, and they were leaking at the very top, and I don't know if it was so much wind that it was blowing it in, because these windows are so tight. We have never had any leakage. Look at Stella. She's looking out the window. She couldn't believe it. She was awake, and I was holding her during the storm. The rest of the babies slept, and the doggies all slept. They were scared to death. Oh, she's got little Joe now. Yeah, he slept through the whole thing too. And, oh my goodness, it was something else. So I'm pretty sure I see some big old limbs down. There's no telling what kind of cleanup we'll have out here. And we have a metal roof on top of a wood roof, so we weren't worried about that leaking.
No.
But that hail, I just thought it was going to come through the windows.
Me too.
Linda, did you hear it?
I hear it.
The windows sounded like they were going to break out. The wind was so strong and the hail was so hard, I really expected a window to break out. Whoa, we wanted rain, but we didn't want it that way, did we?
No, we didn't. We need rain, but not like that.
But Stella was a trooper. She stayed with me through the whole thing. And she was a sweetheart. And baby Alexis slept through it. And then about when the electricity came on is when her tummy started hurting. And I took care of her for a while till I was exhausted, and then Linda got up, and she started walking with her, and she is just now starting to calm down a little bit. Bless her little heart. Oh, baby, I'm so sorry your tummy was hurting. Well, it just happens. You remember that happened when she was just we just got her, and she had a tummy ache, and you had to walk her.
Yeah, I remember that.
You remember that?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I got my little Joe.
Yeah, you've got little Joe right there with this cowboy pacifier in. He's sleeping. He slept through the whole thing, too.
He's so cute.
He is sweet. So anyway, guys, we're still under a severe thunderstorm warning. So I don't know if they were talking about, before it hit here, it was in Lubbock. And the weatherman was talking about 75-mile-an-hour winds. And we didn't know at that time if it was going to hit here or not. But it did. And they were talking about in Lubbock, right in the middle of Lubbock, there was a big hay bale going down the road. So I guess it blew in from out in the country. So I told Linda there's no telling what kind of debris is in the roads on the highway going to Lubbock and in Lubbock. So we don't know if they'll come get her or not for the center. So we just don't know till daylight. We just don't know, do we, Linda?
No, we don't.
Oh, it was quite a thunderstorm. I don't know how much it rained, but it did rain a lot. We got quite a bit of rain. We needed that.
We needed that rain bad.
Boy, we didn't want that hail. We just did not want that hail.
Little Joe.
I'm telling you, this is a pretty little quilt that we got when we first got in Reborns from Cutie Patootie, and she made it, and it's a rag quilt. It's so cute, and we've always loved it. Came with a little pillow. So cute. And we may have to get another one for her someday. Okay, I think she's settled down now, Linda.
My little Joe is quiet too.
Yeah, he slept through the whole thing. Yeah. So I guess we're going to go for now. So see what the cleanup is, and we'll let you know. From Charlotte
And Linda.
Y'all have a good day.
Bye-bye.